father's a minister, and he used to like preach for like 3 hours, and he would make us stand like this. I remember my brothers would just be like, like that's not enough. But that back then, he was like in the 80s, they were just like,
Okay.
you really don't believe in God if you don't stand there.
We're going to welcome everybody who's joining the live stream. We're going to just wait for another minute before we start. You guys can line up. Going to have a class on weapons today. Pretty interesting class, so stay with us. Yeah, okay. Let's have 2 lines of 4, please. So when they join, now 2 lines of 3. Yes, come in, guys. Okay. Stand straight and wow. So, afternoon class today about weapons. Starting off with defense against weapons. I'm going to show you several techniques. We're not going to look into knife today. We're going to look into the cane situation. And second part, I'm going to give the class over to Buddha-san. He's going to take over and teach you your weapon routines. I believe you're still on staff. Yeah? Good. We always start with a little warm-up, so feet together, lock your fingers, stretch up. And when you're ready, go up on the balls of your foot, reach up. Yeah, come in, Kasha. Good. If and when you found your balance, try to alternate legs. Can go from the back, can go from the front. Yeah. Push up, push up, push up. Energy goes up. Yes. Good. And back down on your heels and to the right. And the other side. Okay, standing neutral, hands up. We're going to do squats. Start in your own time, 9 squats. Nine. Yeah. From here, I'm going to squat down, and as I come up, the right knee to the right elbow. So I'm turning my body sideways, but it's right to right. And you do this 9 times. Let's see. Yes. Right knee to the right elbow. Yes. Yes. Good. And if you've done 9 on the right side, I'm going to do 9 on the left side. Yes, same rhythm, don't slow down, use the momentum. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing, alternating sides. So I go right to right, left to left. That's 1 repetition. And I'm going to do 9 repetitions. Right to right, left to left, across the body, smooth movement, tongue to the soft palate. Try to keep your hands in front. When you're to the side, it's harder, yeah? Reach in front. Right to right, left to left. Good. Hands behind your back. Prisoner squats. Down, jump, jump. 9 in a row. Or 5, go. Jump up. High, high, don't look down. Only do if it's comfortable. Huh? Okay, good. So, defense, no, I'm just looking at the time. Okay, defense against stick. Let's grab a stick. Everybody can grab a stick and go back to your lines.
Everyone gets one?
Yep, for now. Okay, defense against stick. Before we break down the defense, let's look at the offense. A typical strike with a cane, that's an impact weapon. It's not an edge weapon. There is no blade, no knife. Actually, if she threatened me with a weapon, I can take it, I can touch it. This is something I cannot do with a knife. But the attack is the same lines. It's always from the shoulder to the opposite hip. If I want to slap someone, it's the same line. If I'm with the stick, same line. Two-handed, same line. So even if you step into it, okay? Practice the swing. Take it with the steps. Get comfortable with the distancing. You can hit like that. You can hit like that. That's not very reasonable. We're going to work against that. If you're left-handed, change to the left hand, but stay on the same shoulder close, so not over the head. Here, shoulder to the hip. Yes, nice and loose. Yeah. Okay, be careful, this doesn't need 100% of your energy. We don't want the stick to fly out of your hand. Maybe that's a little bit a long stick, a little bit long. Okay. So first things first. If I'm going to use that for offense, what would be the most dangerous strike? So that's impact weapon. So where is the maximum impact? Stay for a second. If I hit here, or here, or here, the first one, right? The momentum is here. It's in the front. That's good and bad. When you send the energy, think about that. But when you think of defense, if she's to swing, if someone's to swing that on me, I actually think going back, it's dangerous because I might get the hardest part. So from here, hit. Okay, that's half. If I'm trying to escape this, I'm actually putting myself in a much more serious danger. So this weapon is mostly about the range. What we have to do is close the range. You cannot stay in this distance. So now when you swing the weapon, imagine you start from this position. If you want to hit somebody, that would be 1, loaded on the shoulder. That would be 2. Right? Okay. Selena. Again, the weapon is down. It's okay. As soon as the weapon goes up to the load position, take all the options away. She cannot swing. So we're handling with almost like a threat situation. There is a big difference defending against that or defending against that. That will come later. In the class, things are going to escalate. But to begin with, you know the range of the weapon. As soon as the weapon goes up, going back is dangerous for me because you might hit me with the most dangerous part. So from here, as soon as the weapon goes up, she cannot swing forwards, take all the options away, stay in range. First thing first, get the timing. If you can grab the wrist or the weapon itself, but she cannot swing forwards anymore. Okay? So change all the dynamics. When the weapon goes from 1 into 2, you stop it there. Ideally, when somebody really loads the weapon, it will even be behind the shoulder. It's not forwards, it's here. Wide open, because they don't really know how to swing. It's going to be here. Stop it as far back as possible. Okay? Turn around, find a partner, one stick per partner, and try to get the timing correctly. Yes, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, thank you. One stick is enough. And I have this, thank you. Come a little bit here and try. I know you have a big step, so you don't need to take a lot of little steps. As soon as the hand goes up, one step.
One step.
Ideally, short. What? Stay close. You would swing 17 times. Stay here. Yeah. Okay, no time for steps. He's in range. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, just your attention for 1 second. Maybe this will help you. We always go back to that. So we're simulating the attack, and we say, this is 1, and this is 2. But the one that is defending, you cannot stay like this. If you saw the attack, oh, whoa, oof, no, hands up. From here you react quicker, right? So you don't need to travel so far. So from here, I'm sorry, I don't want to fight. Take the wrist, take the control. Try. I think Priska will join us soon. We can. But you see, you also, this will come later. Okay? You guys are anticipating the thing.
Sweat, so it's hard to.
Yes, but I'm more about something else. You're doing micro steps. You're losing time.
Yeah.
Just the hand goes up, I react here. Just here. You guys are losing time with the tiny steps. Try. Is she bad?
You gotta do a little bit of growl.
Could? Not if I show you what to do next, but technically it could. Yeah. Okay, guys, yeah, everybody tried?
Yes.
Yes? We tried both left and right? Okay. So what would be the most like common sense? He's coming and I have time and I catch. Same time.
Yeah.
Same time. From here, come, and walk forward. Keep walking forward. Okay? In reality, he's left-handed, so I don't want to strike with the left. But you could control this and just break. Okay? But technically, we want to disarm. See? Pressure up, keep walking forward. Okay? Don't palm strike your partner. Try to gain control simultaneously. Grab the wrist, hand under the nose or under the chin, and stepping forwards. Try, let's try. You like this one, huh? Whatever technique works for you.
I mean, I'm more of a neck person. I go like this right there.
This is more important. This can be like 1.5. Like focus is more here.
See how I'm not so good at this while I'm doing this one at the same. Before I was alright.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing two.
But you see, if he hit on me and I do it simultaneously and I miss a little bit, it will still come.
Yeah.
Yeah? So it's more important to actually take the options because now we cannot swing anymore.
Focus on this, and that's the secondary.
That's automatically going together. If you get nose or chin or eyes, it's less critical, it's more important to get the weapon. Okay. Do you guys see why this can easily become a takedown? Slow. From here, I'm walking forwards, right? Step back and create a takedown. Step behind. So if I haven't moved yet, it's a 1-2. Step behind. It's not necessarily that the footwork's gonna match. I look around, I see, okay, he's swinging like this, he's my size, I can do it to him. Maybe I cannot do it to him. Maybe I don't need to do it to her. So get this, walk forward, see if you can actually make it a takedown. Okay? Sorry? If it's possible, then I have to do it from this side, yes. No, don't do the takedown. Don't drop each other. Nice and slow. Oh. No, when we know what's coming, it's easy to defend against that. Would be, in this case, swing. You're here. Don't go to this side. Here.
Other leg. Just have the other leg on.
Yes. Technically, a takedown, you know it already. If you stand with the right foot forward.
Yes, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, well, I want to show. Stand with right foot forward. If I put my leg behind him and I push, he's just gonna fold. He's not really gonna fall. If I stop him here and I use this almost as a strike, yeah? So this one comes back.
The minute someone's like,
It's Middle East style.
Because he's stepping out very wide.
Yes, a big step. But you see, they're almost at the end of the class, they're running towards each other. Let me show you something about the takedown. Sometimes it's not possible to do a takedown.
I think you could probably tell me that.
But if the step is so big, maybe you can.
Yeah.
So swing. So now I'm here. Yeah? No, stand normal. If I'm gonna put my leg behind and push, he's not gonna fall. He's gonna fold.
Yeah.
But if he cannot move here, I use my leg as a strike.
Okay.
Then I take stand, I'm not gonna do it. I want to separate the heel from the ground. Now he's gonna fall. Okay? So try to get the technique. It's not about dropping somebody. Try to get the step right. Yes.
Yeah. When I feel that, I'm definitely more unstable. As hard as that is, you're more unstable.
From this side. Yes, like that. Yes, Kasha, good.
But like this, I will not.
it actually works. Because it's like other, I'm less stable, maybe. Yeah. Liz is having fun.
Yeah,
You're having fun.
everything is good, but go. 1, 2, 3. You have to react faster on the first one. Yeah, the first one is save your life. Then you're doing it on a different rhythm because you're staying in control. But the first one, he cannot hit forwards. He hit forwards. You have too much time. Start closer to him with the hands up. Yes. Yes.
I mean, they already do it in different ways.
Okay. Everybody tried? Yes? Let's try to make it a little bit more interesting. So now we're going to try to disarm the weapon. Now, mind you, this is the easiest situation. It's like it's becoming from a threat to an attack, and I took away most of the options. So it's still like your very favorable situation. If you could get there, look at his hand. This is called the figure 4. Slide under, take the weapon. Again, slow. From here, the other hand goes under. You can break the shoulder back, but for now, just try to grab the weapon. This is why it's an impact weapon. If it's a baseball bat, a chair, a hammer, a stick, I can grab it. It's not a blade. Okay? So this arm, as soon as the arm goes up, here.
Would you still try to get a hit in before that? Or no?
You're a little bit ahead.
Oh, okay.
But, okay, let's attend this now. If I did this, I need to go
Around under.
under. But if I don't go, when you think about it, my hand goes anyway there. So what I'm going to do is here on the way. So hit under. If you go over, then you need to correct. But if you're anyway going under for the disarm, on the way in, you can sneak one and then reach for the weapon. Okay? Try this. Don't hit so hard. Just tap. Just see that you got a good entry and you're in control of the situation. No, not a takedown. This leg, no. Too many techniques. Yes. There's something that you're doing. When you're reaching out, you're not facing him anymore.
Okay.
Stay a little bit here so you can. You see the figure 4? I could go for a lock and hurt the shoulder. But because the quite long range weapon, here I can, see? So I definitely can take the weapon from this angle. Good, try that. Don't jump too much. Always look at the target. You show me again?
Yes, it was the other way around.
Other hand.
Yes, other hand.
Grab with that. Yes, and go under. Yes, very good, very good.
Oh, here's right here. Okay, look, this, like he's already stronger than me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get, still trying to get it. Can't I help with the
Absolutely. Give me your hand without the stick for a second. So I'm here, and that's the figure 4. Yeah? I can go here, and that's a lock. So I can hurt your shoulder. But because the weapon is there, I just want to grab the weapon. But if you hold, here, if I do the same thing, I can use the weapon. If she don't want to let go, she's going to break her shoulder. So I'm not pulling down. I'm pulling the weapon to me. But be careful on the shoulder now, because if she refuses to let go, the shoulder pops out. Yes.
Oh yeah, we're building up to that.
Yeah. Okay, so build up to that. We go here and we're in the figure 4. See, the lock is on the shoulder, right? But I just want the weapon.
Okay.
But if you refuse to let go of the weapon, I'm not pulling down.
Oh, interesting.
If you not let go, you're gonna, again, here, bam, here. If he's not letting go of the weapon, he's gonna break his shoulder. So pull it back to you, not just downwards. It's the same, use the shoulder lock. And use the shoulder lock. So now you can slide on the weapon down and pull it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, better. If you're confused with the hands, don't stop the technique. Find a way forward. So if the hand is up and I'm going there, I can lock here and it will be on the shoulder. Okay? I don't try to do, I want to get the weapon. Okay? But if the weapon, I'm not pulling down. If he refuses to let go, see this? He's going to break his shoulder. So I can actually, if you do it, I can do it from the wrong side also. Even if I did this and I'm on the wrong side, I can still try. But then I pull the weapon around to utilize on the shoulder lock. Make sense?
Yep.
Good. Yes.
With this one, the one you just showed us.
Yes.
So I'm here. She's not letting go, and but do I keep? I keep
You
this?
never let go.
Exactly. Okay.
Yes.
I'm using the weapon as leverage as if I would like the way I would use my arm.
Yes. But the name of the exercise already says
Figure 4.
figure 4. If the elbow is straight, there's
not,
then you're going to do a different technique.
Right,
Okay? So it's only when because we went for that.
Yeah.
If you didn't stop him on time, different technique.
Could we also? I feel like we learned we learned something. We learned a shoulder control with figure 4, didn't we?
With the not from figure
Not
4.
from figure 4.
No, from there.
Oh, it's not figure 4.
It's not from figure 4. Okay?
Thank you.
Good.
But here's the fast
So this one,
Here, I'm all right.
yes, show you something. Hold the weapon up, up. When you came here, and you're gonna reach for the weapon. If you're here, don't pull down. See the shoulder?
Use
See?
it as a lever, yeah.
Pull to me. If he's not letting go, he's gonna pop his shoulder out. So use the same leverage of the shoulder lock. If you cannot get it with the arm, you can use the weapon for that. Yes, 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 yes.
I want to break the shoulder and take it. I'm going to trip you and break your shoulder.
On the first beat, you broke your nose, your shoulder, you take down this arm.
Yeah,
Super.
broken nose,
Super.
broken shoulder, I'm on the ground.
That's super good progress. That's really. Don't forget you can get, because you guys are already doing it in repeat. Will swing on me. Don't forget this one. Oh, it will help you a lot to go for the entry. Get a little shock and then. Good. Yeah, good.
So that's why you have to be really fast.
Yes. Okay, guys, very good. Salute your partner. Any questions about this technique? From here on, things are just going to get worse. Yeah, it's the reality of things. If she's going to swing the weapon on me, this is the best case scenario. Okay, she still didn't swing forward. Now, in the case that the weapon is traveling already at me. Yeah, you remember the swing from there to there? Show me. From here to. Yes. Down. Yes. Now come and hit me like that. Here. Hold the arm open, swing. Okay, come here. Don't be so scared. The swing goes like that. Do it. I'm going to use my Sam Chen block around. Here. Here. Slow. Here. Okay? It will also work freehand. If this is hard, just go hit on my jaw around. Do it again. Here. Okay? What I'm actually looking for is this line, the inside of the elbow. Once I place my hand here, her forward momentum is going to go exactly where I want it to be. So swing here. Same angle, swing with the weapon. Here. Okay? Get this one first. Problem can be, if you swing slow, if my hand not straight, it's going to keep traveling. Okay? So I cannot wait here. If it was a free hand, I can wait here. Because you have weapon, it will keep coming. So what I have to do, there, slide in. Make sense? Try this. First get the distance in right, get the angle, get the entry, and then we build it up from there. Try. Swing. Yes, just let him slide. Same thing. You're going, swing. I want you here, not here. Stay there. Hit. No, on me. Don't roll yet. Let him slide. Hit. Here. Then I'll show you what to do with the roll. Just get the entry first. Both sides. Yeah. Stay in front of each other.
You're putting through here, and he's pushing at the same time on his arm, pushing it that way.
I'm trying to stop the hand altogether. See if he swings on me, swing on me. If I'm here, it's gonna still come. So I need to, when he hits, there. You cannot swing all the arm is stuck.
Yeah, it's like being pushed back into the side.
Even without the stick, swing, not straight, swing. Here, swing, hard, swing, as much as you want. Okay? So, there's a big difference between bang and one.
Yeah.
Good. Slide in, let his power travel in. Yeah. Just one thing. You swing. You're doing right, but you're almost sideways to her. Now stay a little bit. Good. Yes, and get used to.
This one up.
It will come in handy in the next exercise. Over. Again, show me. Pretty much.
I kind of feel like I'm hitting her here. I mean, I get the hit out of the way.
Yeah, but I think it's just like she doesn't really mean it. She don't put force into the strike, so she just let the hand fall all the way down.
Yeah, okay.
You want to hit me? Let's see if it's... Don't hit. It's hard to control when you hit with the wrist. Give him a sign. It's all my hand is coming, and it's more realistic. When it's just from here, it's short, and it's not the right angle. So just open up a little bit more and make it realistic.
We were wondering, like, if you go past the elbow. So, like, if somehow I end up, like I end up here?
There's two variations. We will do both of them.
Okay, great.
We will do both of them.
And distance-wise, like I don't want to be off, so I want to be closer to her then, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So let's think of the previous exercise. If she swings on me, so both hands up, hit simultaneously, move forwards. Keep closing the distance. Yes. Try to be in a position, try it a few times slow. If he swings on me, I go so deep that it's not going to hit me anymore. So if I'm here, it's still, but I shuffle in and I get the elbow line. He cannot bring his hand forward. It's locked.
No, exactly, because if all of a sudden you have your hand on someone's neck, that could be construed as you're being the aggressor. Even though you're defending yourself.
Yes.
Whereas this is like you're protecting yourself. No one can say but if someone now does like this, then it's like, well, who yeah.
Wait, why is this thing again? Why does he have a separate thing on the back?
Sanda?
Yeah.
Sanda means Chinese boxing.
Chinese boxing.
No, you can buy it here. I don't know if they have the sizes in stock, but pretty much.
This, and you're like this, I'm like this, then it's like, I don't know who's the aggressor here, you know? Oh, sorry, you would have to sit, you would have to sit, no, but what I'm saying is like,
It's the most vulnerable, all this, that lock, that shoulder lock is the most vulnerable I feel.
Yes.
As soon as that's done, I don't feel I've got anything to do. Anything else, I can sort of wriggle
Yeah.
out of it.
But also you have to take in consideration the psychology of things. If it's a fighter that knows how to fight, he's not swinging sticks on you. If somebody is doing that, it's very likely that he don't have a game plan.
Yeah.
All he wants is to bash your head with a stick. And once he failed, it's your time. So the entry is important. Get the block. Then there is many variations how to follow. We will try a few now.
And staying calm.
you're minimizing.
Yes.
Even though my shadow, when I'm angry, my shadow goes with power. If I'm calm, I can feel it.
Okay, guys. Everybody tried? Yes? Both right and left?
Yes.
So what's the natural build-up from there? If I got this kind of entry, what do I want to do next? He swing the weapon on me, and I got the good entry. Wrap your hand. Even in the case that I got the block, and I wrap, and he pulls back, take the weapon. Cannot. Only thing he can do if you want his arm, let go of the weapon. That's what we wanted. So first thing, if you got this entry with the Samchen block, wrap and push forward with the arm again. Okay? So there's two variations. For this one, you close the distance very well. Okay? If I will be a little bit too far out, I'm not controlling the elbow, maybe we try something else. For this one, you really better use the elbow line to wrap on my armpit, really, really tight. Okay? You should feel the control. It's a really tight wrap. Same thing. Some chain block, wrap. Let's go, try. Yeah. But, same thing, but you see your position? You swing on me. You came here, and now you're side. You're on the side. I want you to be here. I want you to be here. So you don't reach out from there. Reach out from here. This is part of the advantages of training in the mountains of Thailand. You can take a shower outside in the sun, in the middle of the class. No.
Oh, even more.
No.
No.
Did you grab your other hand?
Yes.
What I did, okay. I must have, right? Okay.
Yes. Wrap. The left. Wrap it totally. Yes.
You actually got all the way.
If it was a yes, you would know that it's a yes. Yes. I don't want to hurt you, but I just want you to feel it a little bit. Just swing on me. From here, you feel this pressure? It's really this. You swing on me. Here. Tight. This can hurt already a lot. Yes, complete, yeah. And move forwards into, when I turn sideways, I lose the leverage. Stay in front. On the moment of impact, you're reaching out and your hands are windmilling each other. So this reaches out and this reaches back.
Okay.
Stay here. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so as I'm
Swing
going
on-
like that, my arm's going like this?
Yeah, swing on me. On me. You're doing this.
Yeah.
This hand, always there.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yes?
If I have a bit, like if it's not ideal, right?
Yeah. That's the next one.
I mean, I guess I could take you.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's the next one. Be careful when you're going two hands on. Just do it slow. Slow. You go here, and because his arm is big and strong, you're going with both your hands to control his arm. You're going to punch you with the other one. This is more important. Careful when you're
Such a big guy.
gonna
you need
slide.
to do.
Break the nose. You cannot
Yeah,
do the
you
arm.
need-
How close is like, did
I know. It would be so gross. It would be gross, yeah. But yeah, I want to see if that's a possibility. So if I'm here,
So even though you're doing the arm, you get that stick to go back, but I'm holding it tight.
Sometimes it's not really fast.
but in the heat of the moment,
Yes, deep. So, you see, if you reached out, not too far, nothing is gonna work. The correction is there, because now I have the elbow free to change. But if my elbow cannot bend,
Oh yeah.
I can, so a little bit more deeper.
Yeah, you have longer arms maybe because I'm already
When really, if he really hits on me, there's a forward momentum. So it's gonna go all the way, all the way. It's almost all the way. If he's really swinging on me, he's coming forwards. So it's gonna really come tight. Yes.
Then probably the bicep would.
Okay, guys, good. Salute your partner. Another variation that can happen here, let's roll it back a little bit. We started by saying we want to close the distance. That's what we want. It's not necessarily what's gonna happen. So if she's coming to hit me, come and hit me. There's a forward momentum from both sides, okay? So hit. It's gonna come. See, it's really, really close to each other. Then that technique would work. But if I'm not close enough, but I try to do the same thing, from here, I'm gonna control the elbow instead. So, go slow. If I went all the way in, it's not gonna help me to turn. So I'm going there. But if I'm here, I'm not there. I'm here. It's not gonna help me to wrap, but I can control the elbow, and now just, you see the arm is locked? I'm just gonna spin my body. Okay, so different variations, see what's happening. If it's really coming, I'm deep, I'm just gonna wrap. Okay, she's a little bit shorter than me, I know how to close the distance. I'm just gonna hurt her face. But if I didn't get the entry as good as I wanted, I'm a little bit far still. Look at this. Look at this. Okay? Still manipulate the arm. Stay on the weapon arm. One more time?
yeah.
Slow. Here. Wrap, but it's not full. It's. Okay?
If you're on the forearm,
Yes. So it's, if I'm all the way in,
Yeah.
I'm wrapping
Right.
your.
yes.
Okay. But if I'm here,
Right. Okay. Would it work if somehow you just didn't get all, like, if you didn't get in at all, if you were like maybe more like,
here,
yeah,
I cannot
You
wrap.
can't do it,
I
okay.
cannot wrap.
and you can't control the, could you use your other hand to control the elbow?
I wouldn't try to. I would try to
okay.
make damage with the other hand.
Okay.
Okay? Good. Try to wrap your hand around. If it's not fully tight all the way in, you're a little bit far. See if the hand is straight, just turn your body. Just break the elbow to the side. Let's see. Yeah.
Well, there's no leverage here. I'm too far out. Yeah, I would need to be, yeah. And then I would.
Yes. So it's actually, you see? Good. כן, כן, אף אבל.
סיטואציה כזאת אין סיכוי שהייתי נלחם.
מה?
אין סיכוי שהייתי נלחם.
שבור משהו ורוץ.
She had a really kind of interesting adaptation because she's skinny and small. She was thinking that she doesn't have the physical strength to, so she was trying to do that. She was
All good.
using her other arm
Because otherwise,
as
I
leverage.
don't really turn here.
Do it slow. Do it slow. Joe, use your left hand.
Right.
You're gonna be occupied with both your hands here.
Right.
Yeah, no.
He's gonna hit. He's gonna hit you. Okay? You need to do it with one hand, the control. If it's not working, the other hand is more for that. It's more already to create damage. Block the side, correct the angle here. It's not gonna help with two hands because look. Oof.
Oh, sorry.
Okay? Good. Height problem?
Yeah, I tried to do it
Yeah.
with him, and there's not really allowed.
But he's like the same.
But guys, use common sense. Hit. If he's like 70 centimeters taller than you, then you cannot rep. So at least help him fold towards you, and then if he's standing tall at 2 meters, you wouldn't be able to rep it all the way up there. That's just common sense. Yeah, but try anyway. When you hit simultaneously on somebody that is tall, hit. I'm not going to try to do this. I'm going to do this. See this? This or this. And maybe then you can do other techniques because you already damaged him. This is what actually dangerous though.
Yes.
Yes. For you, I see other people have different technique that's more easy for them. If it's too complicated for you, you're not going to do it. So try to be efficient on the simple stuff. Something that's already easier for you, when he hits here. From here, it doesn't matter if I'm under the chin or under the nose, a little bit. Now his head is up. You don't see anything anymore. You don't have balance anymore. So I don't actually place it there. I place it there. And then I move forward. So as long as he's facing me, he's going to resist. But this changes everything. Okay? So if you get the good entry, go under. Good. Yeah.
So he's got me locked. But now I have a question.
Yeah. Turn this.
If he's got me locked, then
But if you give her 25 seconds, yes. But if you do it quick, maybe no. But anyway, but
I'm gonna be like, all right, that was a bad idea.
what happened at the end of the day?
You dropped the stick.
You got disarmed.
Maybe it was from, oh, you know what it was?
You started with a weapon, now you're freehand. So already achieved something. Good. Yeah, but turn the hips, not the hand. From here, let go of him. From here, it's not my hand, it's my hip. It's on my body.
I mean, I would ideally be in front of you and not to the side of you, but
At this point, there's too many moving parts. Stick your finger in the eye, something.
yeah.
I feel like it's also
Yes. Kasia, for you, just the same like with her. When the technique becomes complicated, you start thinking too much. Stick to the thing that happens naturally for you, but make it actually dangerous. So if he's swinging on me, you're getting this good, but this doesn't help me. I want this.
Yes.
Just a little bit push up and then you're in control. He don't see you anymore. You can walk him back. Okay, so you get a good entry, but I want like 2 centimeters down the chin. Yes. Big difference.
That works too.
Yes. Waiting for me? Seriously, come here, Priska. Okay, guys. Any questions?
Tell people that. That will they'll be like your magic.
Any questions so far? Okay, so we started off here, and she's in neutral, and that's just a threat situation. And then we work against, it's already coming at me. Yes, but what if the power is coming from here? You have so much time to prepare. So she's running to me and she's swinging at me. Whatever I'm going to do before you do it, you know what? Do it. Come swing on me. First thing, move out of the way. Move out of the way. If you take 2 bricks and you slam 2 bricks to each other, what will happen? One at least will break, the hardest one. What if you take a brick and a cotton ball and you slam them to each other? Nothing happens because you can absorb the energy. If she's running to me and I'm trying to do my techniques from here, boom! It's a very dangerous game anyways. Yeah? So this is only good for kind of a standoff situation. But if it's coming with real forward momentum, step out of the way. First things first. Then we're going to see what to do with. Technically, come slow. I'm stepping 45 degrees to the side, but this might not be enough. So step to the side and turn. Now I'm parallel to her.
Yeah, but it's not the real situation.
It's,
The real situation that I will from far away.
come, run. What is this? Who do this?
No, I will hit you.
Come hit me. Come slow, do the real movement. What is, you gonna hit somebody like this?
Yes.
No.
Not
From here, we said
I will
shoulder.
leave my body far away from you.
You will leave your body far away from me.
Yes, because of that
But,
I will stick.
but do the right move. Don't do this. Do the right move. Yes. What, you're throwing the weapon?
No.
Come.
I'm seriously.
Come.
I will do it from.
I'm parallel to you. That's the idea. If I want you to fail, I will make you fail 7 times in a row. But this is the attack. So come slow and throw your attack on me. Move. Move away. Nobody really will hit you from there. Nobody will do this. It's that. Do that fully. Come and hit. Now, makes more sense? Nobody hits from there. You don't know the length of the weapon, but even if it's not perfect and it didn't came all the way in, don't do that. You're gonna just break your hands. Even if you just block with your hands up, still move out of the way. Okay? Don't risk being there. It's much better being here. Okay? The guy in front of you See, this actually, it's not an offensive weapon. It's a defensive weapon. A knife is an offensive weapon. You never see a policeman or a security man stab somebody. That's very offensive. You will go to prison. That's actually for self-defense. It's not for attacking. But if you will attack someone, you will use your natural body mechanics. And it will definitely not going to be from here for more than 1 second. It's against that. That. Now you have time to turn out. Okay? It's not perfect. You might get still hit. Try to get out of the way. When so much power is coming, then what's the better option? Stay there? Run away? Okay? Don't run back. My advice is, if somebody is running at you with a weapon, don't do that. He's not going to stop. He's just going to come. So find a way to close the distance and move out of the way. Let's try. And turn. Come to me again. Wait, show me. No, show me. Show me. Yes. So if he's coming to me, your hands are up.
Yeah.
Come. Try to stay connected. Try to stay connected with the arms. Yes. Technically the step, if he's coming, is 1, 2. So I just step out on an angle and then I rotate. So if you do it slow with me, stand to the side and turn parallel to him. Yes. Okay, guys. For the last 5 minutes, you give him the knife, stick for a second. First option, you grip or you miss, you go in. 1.
Am I running at you or no?
No,
Oh, sorry.
just 1. That's 1. 2. That's 2. Disarm, figure 4. 3. Here, wrap forward. 4. Here, wrap, turn. Okay, you have at least 5 variations of things that you can do. I don't know how severe is the attack. I don't know if you need to run away or the guy is strong, or you can control, maybe, or you can disarm. Give each other some space, and he's going to give me a few meters. Now we're not static anymore. He's going to come at me, and I choose the technique, whatever works for me. Okay, everybody have a different body and different techniques that are more easy for him to perform. Stay with what feels natural for your body and do that multiple times until it's dangerous. Okay? Go. Give each other some space, get the timing right, and choose your technique. Just one technique, again and again. Go, give it a go. Go.
I feel like if you do the, you just looked at me like you were scared or something, so I didn't,
Huh? No, I was just looking at the time all the time.
like, just wrecked you.
Slap him already.
What?
Slap
Oh,
something.
that fast? Okay. Yeah.
Simultaneously that fast, of course.
Right in the eye.
Okay, guys. Good job. Please salute your partner. Let's put the weapons back. Let's put the sticks back where we found them. Guys, line up for a moment. Guys, quickly line up before we switch the class to Buddha-san. It deserves to get you relaxed and not defending against weapons. Stand straight. Exercise number 2 of your Tongling Qigong. Drawing chi from the earth and the sky. Buddha-san, you can definitely join me here. Bring your tongue back to the soft palate. Collect your energy, you're gonna need it again. Now I'm gonna hand over to Buddha-san. Thank you. Make the left one, next one, the left.
Thank you, Ophir, for another wonderful class on Sunday.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, we're back for another Sunday weapons class. So we teach you defense first, and then we teach you how to use those weapons, right? All right, I'm glad everyone's excited. Everyone's smiling. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, we're going to get going. Yeah. We're going to work you nice and hard. Thank you for joining us online. Please, everyone, we can quick bow. But more importantly, let's grab ourselves a staff. Come on up. Okay, yeah. And I'm not exactly sure where we are.
Duck out and do some routine practice.
Doing some what?
Some routine
Routine.
exercises. Yeah.
How's your staff looking?
I mean, better than last time.
Ah, okay, well. Yeah. We're going to miss you in class, Fred, but if you're going to go, you're going to go. I know, Friska, I know. We got to get Fred involved. We want to stick with him. Well, he's going to go work on some of his routines, which we approve that. But we do like it when he shows off his staff skills as well. So who all is new to the staff? Also new? Okay, do you want to go with Priska? She's going to go over the 4 basic strikes, hand positioning. And then can you also work on the block? Really trying to engage the core and teaching them the shuffle as well. Yeah? Thank you, Priska. Now, everyone else, What do we remember from the last couple of weeks?
Almost everything, a little bit hard. Still, monkey squat issue is a little bit hard.
Okay, well, let's start by taking a look at them, right? That is too short. Yep, we want it to at least be over your eyebrows. Most of these are kind of over most people's heads, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's actually closer to what you're looking for, is roughly about that height. There's a little bit of room there, but if it's a little higher, it's okay because we're just training. These are, this one's a little bit more of a real like staff that you would use, but most of those are pretty thin and they help you to get the vibration through so you can kind of feel like you're getting energy through, which has a lot of benefit, right? Encouraging. But you wouldn't want to strike somebody with any of those because they'd break probably after the first or second strike, right? But they're really good for training and getting that energy through. Okay, so let's see what everybody knows, starting from the beginning. I'm ready, willing, and waiting. Yep.
Oh, no, that's not right.
So we've already had one.
No, I know what I did wrong.
What? Oh, okay. So you. Okay. So do.
Guys don't remember, didn't pick up on.
That's all right. So start from there. Start from there and go from there. So we have kind of a mixed group here of people at different levels. All right. So do keep that waist level. It's not up here. We want to be waist level with the shuffle. Yeah. And we want to have our shoulders square. So try to avoid this because we want to get the hips squared up and use it. Shoulders facing our opponent. Here, I'm giving my back up. So that's never a good thing, and generally in Kung Fu, we don't want to give our back away. So if I'm shuffling like this, also, I'm only using this power instead of the core. Really, this is where all the power comes from, is that core. And one of the ways to get that is from the hips coming through.
Is it block, though, and then the shuffle?
Yep, block, shuffle, strike. Yep. So let's all go through it together, right? And we'll have you two join right at the point, right? So you can kind of observe what the beginning is. And then you're at this point, correct? And then you come into here. Yep. Okay, perfect. Just so you know, when we get into that, we're going to be facing this way, right? Yeah. Just to give you a little preempt. So let's go through it together, right? I'm not really going to do any talking because I think you guys know, right? But I am going to go kind of slow. If you want to go faster, by all means. But try to be precision, right? We want to have some nice, good movement, not rush through movement. We're trying to get the energy through. Let's go ahead and begin. All right. I'm going to talk a little bit for the people online. All right, we kick it up, strike, block, upper left, upper right, lower left, lower right, bring it over, shuffle, turn, strike. Now you guys jump in, right? Step with the left, lower right, step with the right, overhead, block, strike. Now we do that 180-degree turn, left foot forward, lower strike, right foot, overhead, block. Do try to engage the core on the block, not just the arms, but try to see if you can get that energy coming from the core. Shuffle, strike, turn, block, arm strike, overhead, strike, block, shuffle, strike.
Come back to the monkey squat.
Forward monkey squat. Now show me where the rest is, because I'm not sure where you guys are at. Oh, that's it? Okay.
So it's, okay, so that, after he did that, he said jump back to the monkey squat. What? I see there's going on.
Yeah. Please, I'm listening. I'm totally listening. There's a crack in this. So if she's not going to use it, I'm going to use this one. Okay. That'll be my challenge, to use the sticky one. It is very sticky. The wax is melting on it. But that one's got a crack, so the energy doesn't want to come through at all. Come on in. Ooh, she got to Tantao too. All right.
Okay,
Yes?
and then it's twirling, and then are you jumping or shuffling?
It's a jump into a monkey squat. But if that's too much, because we have to work with where our body's at, you can just come down into a monkey squat, and it's 2 circles into a block. Right? Or we're going to jump back into a monkey squat.
Are you using your left leg to lift the pole?
Are you doing it while you're jumping, or?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's not a before, it's all together.
Okay.
So what it looks like kind of in real time is shuffle, strike, right? Shuffle, strike. So you're kind of doing the one as you're jumping, and then the other one comes around into the block. Right? Yeah. I was taught by Craig, and Craig likes to make the jump look fancy. You can just go like, right? But for me, I think it looks a little cooler and it helps me get momentum if I jump. And then I can land softly, because that's what you want. You want to kind of have this soft land. If you come in hard, exactly, that face says it all, right? 1, potential of hurting yourself, and 2, it kind of shows a lack of control. So the key there is to have control. So if this is the best you can do, that's fantastic, right? That's still very good. The fact that you can get into a monkey squat when you're just learning this, it's very difficult. So initiate.
This knee's gonna be up, this is gonna be down.
Yeah, the front is down. Typically in the monkey squat, occasionally you do it reverse, but almost all the time when we're doing a monkey squat, it's the front leg is down. So when you come up, ideally you're in a bow and arrow stance. Ideally, this is what you want to work to if you're not able to do it right now, right? So we do our block, shuffle, and then you initiate and get that kind of one going on, come back and get that second one. And we're doing, if we're looking at a clock, this clockwise. Although, I wonder. Yeah, it's this. But it's interesting because in the freehand routines, you go the opposite way when you're going back. But I'm pretty positive it's this, because this would be very difficult and you're not going to be able to get the same kind of feel and emotion in there, right? Right, so let's just come from this position, come around, down, right? And then you just step up, and as you step up, you're changing the hands, stepping forward with the left, sinking that, and striking. Right? Come up, Get your left hand in position. So we pull with the right hand to get the left hand in position. Step forward with the right. And that overhead strike. And you can get the power from the wrist, but you also want it coming from the core. So there's this. Don't worry too much about that. That's a more advanced move. But you get this movement with the core. Yeah? Everything in this practice, this particular one, comes from the core, but I haven't focused on it too much with you because first I want to make sure that you know the moves, right? We got to focus on learning the moves, then we want to refine it and really get the power. But I do like to plant these little seeds that it's the core. It's not the arms. This is going to hurt a little bit, but it's not really going to hurt that much. But if you can get the core and the legs through, you're going to get a lot more energy. Yeah, so there's this movement with the core happening. Are you okay, sir?
Yeah, I'm frustrated. Let's go.
So good mind training, but no need to be frustrated.
No,
Just because it's not sticking?
I can't do a monkey squat, and so I'm just frustrated.
Huh, okay, no worries.
I know.
If you can't do the monkey squat,
I know I can kneel. I know.
yeah, just come down with the kneel. This is perfectly fine. Yeah. And then when you come up, just another kneel. And this is completely acceptable. You want to get that right hand in position and come through, right? And this is just as good. And then from there, you just come up, pull the hand, and squirrel. Right? Yeah, you want to be in a bow and arrow stance. So, yep, and turn this foot more towards the center so that your hips face us. Yeah. Yeah, now we're talking. It's actually an overhead swing. It's an overhead. When we come up, we bring the right foot forward and overhead. Right? Yep, exactly, Mark. Then you go back into the monkey squat. Yeah, you can do the kneel. Yeah, now you go back into the kneel. Right? Go around twice. Yep. And then step up. Step forward with the other foot. You want to join in? You're not ready to? Okay, you just want to observe? Because this is where you're at. Does this move right here, yeah? Well, that's okay. You can this is where the class is starting, so we can go back. I can go back with you at another time, but why not start this one right now? Right? Yep. So we're just starting from this point after we went through the sequence, and we're going to jump back into a monkey squat or a kneel. Either is fine. Right? We have a block. We're going to come up, pull with the left hand to get the right hand in position, kneel down again or monkey squat, and strike. Right? And you're basically sweeping someone right off their legs, right off their feet. And now come up. And ideally we want the left foot in front there. Right? And then you're going to step forward with the right foot and deliver that overhead. Right? So everyone has their right foot forward. Hopefully your hips are facing forward. If not, try to make that little adjustment. Right? Get those hips facing forward. Nice. And now we're going to do what's known as the four corners. So you're going to open that left foot. We want to go at a 45-degree angle. So I wouldn't say quite 90 degrees, but almost.
You're in a bow and arrow stance here.
Yeah. So you're just opening it up, and you want to be in a bow and arrow stance facing 45 degrees. So my foot's pretty 90, so 90 is safe to say. Right? So you're here, open up that left foot, and step with the right foot. Right? And now go right at the head. Right? And you can get that movement of the waist as you step in straightening that back leg right into someone's face. And because we have the squares, you're aiming for a corner. That's how you know you're doing a 45 degree, right? You might not be able to see that at home, but we have these squares, and so 45 makes the square, nice and easy. So that's one corner. Then we're going to come back to center. Back into a bow and arrow stance. Make sure that left foot is just facing 11 o'clock. If it's more open, it's going to be really difficult to use that hip, right? And now we're going to go the other corner. But we don't need to step because we can easily get there, right? So really go for the corner. Yep. Yeah, you're kind of going straight ahead. Go for this corner right here. Yeah. Yep. So that's our other one. So now we've done 2 top. Now we're going to do 2 bottom. And we're just going to step back that 45. Smack someone right in the foot, breaking their foot. So just dropping it down. Letting it slide through the hand. And I like to keep the wrist over it to keep that pressure, not just the thumb. Right? So, no, it's like this. So you need to switch. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. Nope, you want the right hand on front. Yeah. And on the other side. Yeah, because we're striking to the left, so we always have the left. Right? Here we go. Now we come up, come back to center, right in someone's toes, right in someone's foot. All right, so let's try that again.
If it's new, maybe we should have...
Oh yeah, come on in. Yeah. So we're going to, what? We're going to start from after the monkey squat? Yes. Yeah? Right? So we're all doing this together. So we just are coming from this position, but doing this a million times can be pretty hard on the knees, so we're just going to do this. Try to have the front foot down. The front leg is down.
I'm doing the same thing, Joe.
Right? But when you do this, have that left foot in front. Don't have it behind. No. See, yours is behind. So really you're like this, but when you stand up, you're like this. So get the left foot in front.
When I'm up or when I'm down?
Right now. Stand up. Get the left foot in front and now go down. Yeah, you see how your foot's not behind you? Yeah. So you want it to be like that if we're going to do the kneel. So we're coming from this position. We're going to come up with the left foot forward. Step forward with the right foot. Pull up. Get that left hand in position. Right hand slides down. Overhead strike. Right? And we want that left hand right on the hip. And we want the bar parallel. Right? So the bar is parallel. Drop it down a little bit there. Yep, there you go. And we're going to do our 4 corners. So open that left foot up to about 90. And now we're going to face the corners. So we're going to face corner of the square and right into someone's face. So it's a smack like this. Right? Yeah. Nice, Micaiah. Just like that. Right? Getting the waist, getting that back leg, and really getting into it. Right? So we're not stabbing with this. We're kind of smacking. So I'm not doing this kind of motion. I'm coming down right on someone's skull. Right? Feel free, Priska, to walk around and give any kind of corrections you might see people can benefit from. Or feel free to do your own practice. And then turn back to center. And now we're going to face the other corner. Right into someone's head. Again, trying to get that turn in the waist, straightening of the back leg. And imagine kind of coming down on someone's head, right? It's really kind of a straight across, but it's not like this, not a lunge, coming right down. And then we're going to turn back to that, opening the left, back to that 45-degree angle, and now we're going to go down to someone's toes. right? And just let it slide through that right hand, keeping that left hand on the hip, right? On that Qingming spot. Pull it back up, go back to center, and now we're going to do the same thing to the other corner, right? So we call that kind of sequence the four corners. Come up. Should we do that whole sequence, right? So you can start down or you can just start in this position. I'll leave it to you because I don't want to put too much punishment on people's knees. But here, pull, get that left hand in position, let that right hand slide down, right foot forms forward, and we're coming overhead strike. To the right, taking a step to the right, someone's head, taking a step back to center, head, toes, toes. Right? Okay. Let's see you do it. See if you can get that. I'll give out some commands if you want, but starting with that left foot forward, right? We just did a sweep, coming up. Coming up and bringing that right foot forward. Yes, before you strike. We want the right foot forward, and it's this overhead strike where you can get the hips involved with that, straighten that leg, and coming down on something, but staying balanced. Don't try to throw it out. Use the waist to come down, right? And then do the four corners. Yep. Don't come down so low. We want to keep it up. Head height. Yep. Yep. And then we do our four corners. So head, head, foot, foot.
You slid your hands here. So do you go back up and then slide again for the fourth corner?
Yeah. Don't bring it all the way here, but because your hand should be, that left hand should be on the Qingming. So we don't want that hand to come back here because that's not really great control. You want to keep it here, but we just don't want to be bending over like this. So it slides in, but there's still a gap there, right? Coming up. Yep. Now you could have a little bit wider stance. It'll help to keep the hips squared. Yeah, exactly. Any questions on that? You guys are looking pretty good there. Yeah? Yeah.
So we finished with
Yeah, so we finished here. And now we're going to do a move that most of you are familiar with. You're going to come up. We're going to step back. And as you bring it up, pull to get that right hand in position. We're going to do a strike to the right knee. Right? And do your best when you step back to keep the feet shoulder width apart. Right? And remember, we want 60% of the weight on the front, and the knee is bent, 40% on the back, and the leg is straight. So again, out of this position, we come up, and we strike. And we have that right hand tucked into our chest. Let that left hand come up a little bit. Exactly. Right? And come across. Don't end right in the middle. Make sure that you're coming a little bit outside of your right foot there. Yeah, nice. Yeah, very good. Right? And then here, the next move is the only time we do this in the practice, but it's a shot to the hip. So you're going to pull back with the right hand, get that left hand in position, let the right hand slide in as you're stepping forward, and now right into someone's hip. Right? So you want to keep it at hip side. And what we want to avoid is we don't want to go, because that's more of a push. What you're looking for from this position is a strike. So, right, getting the hip, striking that point. Instead of, because you're not going to get a whole lot of power this way, so it's more striking right into someone's hip.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get in my head.
Yeah. But I was watching something there. There's something, I think when you go the other way, the hands aren't being moved.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So your hands are always going to want to stay the right palm up, left palm down. Yeah, so it's not a, yeah, more like that. And keep that right hand into, and move your hands the other way. Yeah, like that, exactly. The thing is, if you keep your hands too much like this, you're not actually using the weapon to its advantage, right? You're taking the length away, because now I have to be this close in order to hit them, instead of this close. So I've just taken my advantage away, and you're not really allowing for the power to come through, because you're taking all that kind of hinging momentum that can come through. Instead, you're like, and a lot less energy is going to come through that way. Yeah? So let's try that whole sequence from the knee down. So coming up. Again, if you're starting to feel anything in the knee, by all means you can start up, right? But if you're going to come up, please come up in a good horse riding stance, and your hips should be facing center. Yeah. Right? So we're going to come up. Yep. Right foot in front. And now step with the left foot, overhead strike. I'm sorry, step with the right foot. I got my feet backwards. Yeah, I'm confusing you all right here. Step with the right foot, right? And then we're going to take a step to a 45-degree angle to our left, and we're going to strike in the head. Yes, now back to center, striking in another 45 this way, right? But let's keep them up at head height. Yeah. Right? And now 45 the other way, to the toes, back to center, and to the toes. Yeah, so try to keep that on the hip and just let it extend. And you can get a little reach there, right? But we don't want to just do this. So we're not necessarily standing totally straight up. You don't want to be bent over. It's kind of somewhere in the middle there so that you can still use it, right? Because the hands here are kind of a compromised position. You can't have a lot of hold, and you kind of lose your power with it because now it's a little bit less control, and we want to keep that control. Yes. And then, here's the tricky one. We step back. And as you step back, you pull. We're here. We pull with that left hand as we step back to get this right hand in position. And then we're going to strike. And yeah, and one of the keys here, you're striking to someone's knee. It's more or less to the front. It's not really to the 45. But when we strike to the front, we want to be outside of our right foot because we want to strike through the target. If I just strike right here to the center line, I'm not really going through my target. Ideally, the target would be in front of me, and I want to teach myself to go through the target. Right? And when we're striking there, the right hand is right here into the chest. That's the other hand. So when you're striking this way, the left hand is there. And then when you pull and get that right hand in position, yeah, we're striking this way, right? Down at the knee is what we're thinking. Yes, just like that. Nice work. Right? So down at the knee, and now we're going to take a step forward, and as we do that, we pull with the right hand to get that left hand in position. Let the right hand slide down, striking at the hip. So we want that left arm left arm to be an elbow distance away. That's where the left hand should be. So the other, yeah. And then we need this hand to come in, right? Because if we're hitting someone like this, we're really not using the staff, right? We're using more of a different kind of attack. Strike here. Okay, let's go through that sequence again. But this time, try to show me. We'll see how they're doing. Because the next move is a rather complicated move. So I want to make sure that you're getting it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yep. So switch hands. Switch hands when you're going to this side, you switch hands. So we go here, right? Left hand on the Qigong. Now pull and get that right hand, and now, oh no, we're not, I'm sorry. I'm confusing you. Yeah, I'm a little tired, it's been a long day. So yep, you had it exactly right. Just try to keep that hand on the Qigong, right? Yep. Yes, exactly.
And the next one
Is to step back, yeah, and to pull, and then, but I'm in your way. What's that? Oh, that's okay. You're just learning. That's how it goes. So let's go through it together. So keep repeating this sequence. And I'm going to come around to each one of you to make sure that you're getting it. Right? Yep. So from there, yeah, exactly. Get that left hand, step forward with the right, let that right hand slide down, and then get that left hand right here on the hip. And bam. Yeah, exactly. And now we're going to turn and right into someone's head. Keep it up about your head height. Yep. Still have that left hand on the Qigong, which is your waist. Yeah. And now we're going to come back and do it here. Right? Again, try to keep it up high. And now we're going to turn back this way. Someone's toes. Come back this way. Now when you bring your foot, yeah, exactly, nice, like that. Let that left foot come in. Boom, yeah, exactly. And now from here, we're going to pull with that left, get our right hand in position. You kind of let that left hand slide in a little bit, because that's and then we're going to step back. Try not to step back behind you. Try to keep it nice and wide. Yes, very nice. Close that front foot and sweep right down to someone's knee level. And it's going to be easier if you let your hand come in a little bit. Yes. And then we want this hand right into your shoulder here. Yeah. So what's happening there, the way to kind of get it is if you bring it in first and then strike, you're not doing that because we don't want to hurt ourselves. So instead what we do, we get that in position, right? And then start to bring that into your body. This hand is going to come in a little bit when you do that. And then, so you're hinging on this hand, yes. Right? And we're thinking someone's knee. And then we're going to pull, get that left hand in position. You can rest it on your shoulder if you'd like. Let that right hand come down, left hand in, strike right into, so you want to let that hand come down, that right hand come down and then right into someone's, right? So it's a strike across, not a strike down. So it's a strike right into someone's hip. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm probably in your way. So try to come right at it instead of this. Yeah, much better. Yeah. Right into it. Yes. So work on that sequence. Do you have any questions? Yeah, I'll come back around. Not to worry. Make sure. How are we doing over here?
I can't really remember remember this, but I mean, I do remember the 90 degrees. And then
Yep.
again in the head,
Yep.
and then we go back down,
Yep.
again down,
Yep.
and then it was.
Yeah, so just take a step back there. No, you take a step back. So that's the tricky part. From here, pull, get it in position. Yeah, and then striking. Move, right? And then we pull, get into that left hand. Keep that right hand here, right? Or I guess it can come down, it's fine. But get that left hand in position. Let the right hand come down, take a step forward, and then right into the hip. So it's this kind of side hip strike. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And good weight distribution there on the front. Yeah. So it's just that step back, because you had the four corners. And honestly, this is the one that everyone forgets. Yeah, yeah.
It's really hard, yeah.
Yeah. And so from here, you just take a step back, and then you take a step forward and strike. All right? Hey, so work on that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, how's it going over here? You were next in line?
Oh, I was trying to avoid the camera because every time I make a she's right in front.
Ah, okay.
I always get scared I'm gonna hit her.
Ah,
I was just gonna try to go through the whole sequence.
perfect.
But I mean, do you want to see that part that you taught us?
Yeah, yeah, that would be great if you don't mind. And then you can work on the whole thing.
My sentences are always a little messed up.
Yeah, yeah, well, we all have something to work on.
Selena knows. She always correcting me on my stance. Okay, so I just came up from the monkeys.
Yep.
Okay. And then, do we chop, right? When we go up like that, or do we just,
No, no, yeah, it's a strike, yep.
okay? Then hit with the right,
Step with the right foot.
oh,
Yep. And then exactly what you're going to do. Yep. No need to bring the foot equal. We want to come back into a bow and arrow stance. Yep.
hit.
Yep.
Do I go left? Do I put my right foot out again?
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
Same
that's
exact step. Yep. Exactly. Crush the toes. Try to keep that right foot in front. Yep. Crush the toes. Yes. And now the challenge.
Go left.
Step back with the right foot.
Yep.
Yep. Try to keep that foot out wide, not so far back like this. So keep it out wide so you can keep those hips around. Yep. Nice. And we want that hand up on the shoulder. Yes. And then the next move. We're going to take a step. Yes. But try to get your, instead of trying to rush through that, right? Try to get from this position, get your hands in place, step, then strike. Right? Instead of like trying to rush it all. Here, pull, step, strike. And the strike is striking someone in the waist, but coming from the shoulder. So it's kind of this 45-degree angle right into it. Right? So the angle is going to be something like this. Right? It's the only time we do the strike like that. Yeah. So you're coming in and striking. So it's not an overhead strike, and it's not a staying level, because there's no power here. So it's a using, and you can get this turn in the shoulders and in the waist, straightening that back leg right into it, right? Again, no need to have the foot so far back, because then it makes it harder to step forward. Yeah.
I'm still feel like I'm going.
Well, you're kind of doing a cross like this, so just try to work on it. Take some time. Yes. Keep going like that. Miles, may I help you?
Yeah, I'm observing because I continue, I could just keep dripping. Honestly, it's ridiculous. And I'm getting lightheaded because I've lost so much fluid.
Ah, okay. Well, rest for a minute. I was going to help you. Oh my gosh, you are drenching. You're drenched.
I keep having a shower and the thing.
Uh,
Honestly, it's ridiculous. Like a tap.
Okay, well, take care of yourself. Let me know when you're ready. I'd love to go through it with you.
Yeah, I'd like to do it.
Okay.
I need to do it because I can do movements, but the sequences I find difficult.
Yeah. So let's start from what we did today, right? So we're down in this squat. We're going to come up.
So what angle am I at when I'm in this? What angle is it this side?
So the right hand is in your right shoulder. Right hand, right shoulder. Right hand, right shoulder. We just did a sweep.
Okay.
So I just came and I did a sweep.
All right, yeah.
I come up, I pull, I step. Right? I'm going to bring that left hand in and come down. Right? But keep that back foot down, nice and straight. No need to have it too far open, because if it's too far open, we can't really get the hip involved. Right? Boom. Yep. Now we're going to step and face the corners. Boom. Right? But we want to be in a bow and arrow stance. You're in kind of a horse riding stance. So that right foot is in front. Strike to someone's head. Right? Out. Come back. Strike to the head. Come. Step again. Foot. Step again. Foot. Now we're going to pull as we step back. And we're going to put that right hand into our right shoulder and strike. Yes. Right? Keep that back leg straight. Right? And now we're going to step forward into a bow and arrow stance. Let that right hand come, get that left hand in position, right? Right hand slides down into someone's hip. So keep it up. Think hip
I
height.
didn't want to hit you actually.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was in the way. But that's the sequence. Yeah.
Can we do it one more time?
Yeah. Let's do it all together one more time. I didn't get a chance to look at yours, but
We can do it this time.
okay. Did we lose Kasha?
Maybe to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. So let's,
They don't.
yeah, we're going to start from the knee down. Right? Repetition is the name of the game in Kung Fu. Yeah. Hopefully it's interesting enough for you to stay. Here we go. We just did a sweep. We come up. Let that hand come down overhead. Staying nice and level. Open that left foot. Step with the right. Right into someone's face. Right? Come back. Close that left foot. Right into someone's face. Step. Busting toes. Step again. Busting that foot. Now we're going to pull back as we step back with the right, pull with the left. So sweep to the knee, to the right. Right? And we want that right hand. Exactly. And then we're going to step forward, pull it in with the left. Pull it with the right, get the left in position. And then striking right into someone's hip. Keeping that left leg straight. We straighten it as we do this. The power is coming up from the leg. So we might never get into a staff fight. Hopefully never. But we're teaching ourselves how to get the energy from the ground, from the earth, through our body into this tool, right? And one of the ways of doing that is straightening the leg while twisting and using our core. Right? And I'm getting my shoulders involved as well. Right? How's everyone feeling with that? Easy peasy. All right. We got the peanut gallery in the back. You may not know that term. It's probably more of an American term, but yeah, you're sitting back there kind of eating peanuts. Oh, what about this? Oh, easy peasy.
Waldorf and Statler back there.
Yeah, exactly.
How to teach it.
What's that?
We try to learn how to teach it.
Oof. Okay, well, I don't say this is my sharpest day, but yeah, there's some things in there, right? So, from this position, we're going to go into a very dynamic move.
This is just after the waist strike.
Yeah, we just did the waist strike. Yeah. If you thought the monkey squats was dynamic, this is even more dynamic. So, first, we're going to shuffle back. Right? So I want to just make sure everyone knows how to shuffle, right? So we're pushing off that front foot, letting that right foot come back, and then, or the left foot's going back, and the right foot is following. I'm getting my left and rights confused today for some reason. But strike, shuffle back. When you shuffle back, try to keep the feet in the same position. Please try to avoid shuffling back and doing this. This is not terrible, actually, for what we're going to do. All things considered. Generally, we don't want to do that in a shuffle, but what we're going to do is go into a block, right? And the block we're going to do is bringing it across. Right? So, we've learned the shuffle. Now, just stand there. Let it come out to the left. And then bring it up. That left hand is more or less at your right shoulder. So bring it across your body. Left hand, right shoulder. Left hand, right shoulder. Yeah. So, and that right hand is more or less at your right hip, right? So when you're looking at me, I'm like this, but keep it out, away from the body, right? So if you're looking at me from this way, I'm going to do this circular motion to here. Don't bring it in tight like this. That's not a good block. The front, the bottom is further front than the back. Right? So there's an angle here. It's not straight up and down. There's a slight angle there. Now we're going to do that with the shuffle. Right? So from here, you shuffle into it, and when you come back, you're in a cat stance. Cat stance is when the right foot, or the left, but in this case the right foot, is just on the pad of the foot, and all the weight is on the back. Very good. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Right? But have all your weight on the back foot, Miles. So this is really just a stabilizer, but you should be able to easily do this. Right? All my weight is on my back leg. It's just a stabilizer, and this is a really cool position. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. So, again, from this position, shuffle back and then get this turn. It's difficult to get the springy power in there, and I'm having a busted up finger, so it's really annoying, but you're trying to get. So, and try to have it come across the body, because this is a better position defensively, right? Relax the shoulder. Yeah, right? We don't want to be all like this. We want to have it out in front. So don't have it in before your foot. Push the bottom out a little bit. Just the bottom, the staff. Yeah. And try to square up the hips, right? And now turn it like this. Yeah. So come up a little bit higher with your yes, and turn it a little bit like that. Yes. Right? But we want to face this way and turn it a little bit like this. Yes.
Really not comfortable with the right hand. It's supposed to be like that?
Not that far out. No, you want to keep it. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. You want to have a firm grip. I can't do it because my right.
For me, it's not strong. If you punch, it's It's really like stuck.
Yeah.
Understand? I don't have really.
This is the move, and you're going to learn how to make it strong, right? Right? We're not going to change the move just because you're not familiar with it. I guarantee when you get used to it, you'll be able to have some strength. But you keep going out to the side. We don't want to do this. We want to do this. So don't have your hand like this. Extend. Yeah, extend. But don't extend out to the side so much. Bring this across. So the power is here. So you're doing a twist, right? So from here, we're not just doing this. There's no power there. It's a twist. And you have to work with where your body's at. If you have to pull it in, you have to pull it in. Ideally, you would have a fist, but like I said, this puts a lot of pressure on my knuckle, and my knuckle's somewhat dislocated, so it's really just uncomfortable for me to do that. So you'll see my finger kind of leak out, but don't mimic that because ideally you don't have an injury. But this is actually a very powerful position because this is very similar to that Sum Chien grip. That's what you're looking for, where you have that tension here, right? That's what you're kind of looking for there.
Check my.
Yeah. So think a little bit more. Relax. Yeah. Kind of like this. You know, give or take, but yeah. And now, if you needed to, block. If you needed to, block. See, this is the idea, right? See, look how he can just easily swing side to side and block. And now I'm coming up. Exactly, coming up. And he can easily defend. That's the point of this, and it kind of looks cool, right? It's this position of like power.
So we shuffle.
And this is part of your art. This is part of the art. So there's going to be a little bit different expression for everyone here, right?
Shuffle into.
Yes. And just relax that shoulder. Yes.
My knee, I feel like is too.
Yeah. This comes down to it too. So when you come into a cat stance, some people like to come in really close. Personally, I think it looks a little cooler when it's out farther, but it's personal preference, right? We don't want it too far in. You don't want the knee in front of the foot. This isn't really a good cat stance, right? If you see my knee, it's in front of my toes. And then what's happening is you tend to be very scrunched up. And we don't want to be scrunched up when we're trying to defend. We want to be out here. And this is what we're going, right? There should be tension here. And then you're gripping here. So there's tension at both sides. And you can swivel, right? So you can block both sides. Would you stay in this position the whole time? No. But from this position, the next move is just what Priska demonstrated. And she did a great job. You could see the springy power come through. Her whole body shook, right? So from that position, boom, you can deliver a mean, nasty strike. So it's like you're coiled up, and then you can come down and strike.
Is it a collarbone strike?
It's just an overhead strike, so you want to end with your hands being level, just like that. Yeah. Hand there, and the stick is level. Yeah, exactly. So, from that position, in case it wasn't clear, you start to turn, step, strike. Yeah, and you can get that hip in there. And the hip in there is as you're turning, you turn it back. And then you're going to get that vibration, right? Don't worry too much if that's a more advanced version of that, but that's what we're looking to do. So let's just practice that 2 moves right there, right? So we just did our step forward, and we just got someone right in the hip. We just busted up their hip, right? Shuffled back into that defensive position. Now come to the side, step, and strike.
Ideally, hips are facing center.
Yes, you definitely want the hips facing center. My stance is a little long, so actually I want it a little wider, right? And you want to use that momentum. Now you can come up with a big step, or you can just step down. It kind of depends on where your leg is. If your leg's pulled in pretty far, as soon as you get the staff past it, you step. And now you're using that momentum, boom, getting that strike.
You're stepping back out of the cat stance back into a bow and arrow stance.
Exactly. So for most of us, that also requires stepping out to the side. You know, if you just step forward, it's going to be a very narrow stance. So you kind of step out, which turns the hip and allows you to get more turn into it. Right? So you're there. Right? Get that. Straightening of the back leg. Get that hip involved. Straighten that back leg and you're right there. Straighten the back leg. So use the power of the straightening of the back leg as you go forward. And try to keep so for you, Miles, you want to keep those hips center. Yeah. At all times, yeah. A wider stance and not such a long stance, right? I know you're a tall guy, but wider is always better because it's easier to get the hips square. Yeah. This is what we want. Any question here?
You're talking about the core movement, the lesson you had with Marcelien.
Yeah.
You know, you show us this one that you were surprised about, like here.
Yes, you use a
So in this movement, because you can
same thing. You can use it.
here.
Yeah. But you can also get that turn from. So for me, I turn it, and then as it's coming down, I bring it back. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. That was really nice.
So it's just a natural movement.
Yeah. It is. It just.
On this one, it's really natural because you really come from the back. So you do that. But on the other one, when you do
The overhead, it's a little more challenging because you don't have that initial turn.
not that much.
Right, yeah, exactly. Instead, it's more like we're here, but you could.
Yeah.
But I've never practiced it that way. This was new information that Master Ian gave us about getting more hip movement. Kung Lun, I think is what Master Tan called it. And it's what he just said. It's on the live stream of last Thursday.
Monday. It was Monday? Thursday.
Yeah, last Thursday.
Tuesday. Wow. Tuesday is Mardi. Mardi is Tuesday.
Last Tuesday, okay.
When you were
You know, we get into a fog here because we practice every day and train every day, so sometimes the days just blend into each other. And before you know it's...
training is Monday.
Instructor training is not Tuesday, it's Monday. So it was last Monday. A week ago. Yeah.
Oh, Joe, are you going to do a demonstration? You're the only one on the stage.
How are we doing over here?
We finished it for today.
Not doing our job.
Not doing our job. Yeah. We got just a little bit more time. 15 more minutes. We could get to the end. Are you excited about getting to the end? Okay, I like that excitement. All right.
Excited if it's not gonna be monkeys.
No, we just did. So all the Shaolin moves right towards the end, they kind of have this nice flurry. This was the flurry, right? And then,
Now we go back to things that we know, kind of.
yeah, exactly. You're going to do a couple moves that you already know, right? It's actually just two moves, and then the close. And the two moves you already know. It's a shuffle and a block, right? And it's not the challenging block. You can see the heat over here with Miles as he's hosing himself down. Okay, it's not that hot for the rest of us, but he's a big guy. He overheats pretty quick, so it's definitely being. These two aren't even sweating over here, so. They just wear it very well. They perspirate. They don't sweat. right? Okay, so let's just make sure that we have the whole sequence that we've gone over today.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So we're starting in our favorite position, the monkey squat. We just did a little sweep. Yep. Right? We come up, we pull, we step forward, overhead. Right? Step. 45-degree turn, right? Face. Face. Toes. Toes. Now we're going to step back and pull. Get that right hand in position. Let that left hand slide. And then strike. Knees. Now we're going to step forward. Pull in position. Hip strike. Shuffle back into the block. Step. Overhead. Right? Shuffle back. And strike. So when we shuffle back, this is the only time we shuffle back like this. Right? So bring the hand with you. Shuffle back so that you can straighten that back leg, turn the hip, and get a good strike. Why am I thinking there's no block there, is there? No, I don't know why I told them block. Yeah. So it's just a shuffle back and strike. Yeah, little brain fog today. I apologize to everybody. Happens even to the best of us. Right? So, from this position, we overhead, shuffle back, strike, and remember, we want to get the hips.
So we can bring the hands back.
Don't straighten the right leg. Yes, bring the hands back as you shuffle back. It's really I'll do it from the side so that you can see, right? We just did this maneuver. And as you shuffle back, if I don't, it's really hard to get any kind of power, right? So as I shuffle back, I'm here. Both legs are bent. I want to keep this leg the way it is, and then I want to power through that back leg and get those hips straight because the power is coming from the leg and more importantly the hips. Yes, getting those hips involved. Right? And from here, try to get those hips squared up. Yeah, you knew right away. From here, it's easy peasy. Go ahead, do your thing. It's easy peasy. We step back into horse riding stance. Bring it by. Swing it around. Slowly lower it in front of us. Give our salute. Step out and bow. Right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. In case you don't know what that is, I'll show you from the very beginning, or show you not from the beginning, but from that move. Yeah, why not? I can, but. So, we just did this, right? We were here, we step, strike, shuffle, strike, come back into horse riding, bring it around, drop it in front of your center line, give your salute, just like in Kung Fu, right? But you keep your right hand on the staff when you have a weapon and use the left hand coming out, right? I like to pull it up, but this is how you do the art, is up to you. And then we just step over to the left foot and we bow. Yep. I don't think you could probably see my hand motion. I know some of you who started, who know the beginning, you start like this and step out with the right foot and give your salute. Yeah. And then you go into the routine, right? Oh, I got to do 180 there. right? 90. It's weird because I'm used to doing it the other direction. Yeah, not the best, but this is the idea of what you're looking for, right? Trying to be smooth, trying to have a nice rhythm. It's a relatively short routine, so it's a good one, but it builds the foundation for all the two-handed weapons. Ooh, yeah, let's get the threesome here going. By all means, keep practicing.
Can we do three amigos, not threesomes?
Three amigos. Try to get those hips squared up. All right, here we go. Bring it across. Turn. Strike. Try to keep that throat height. Right, we want that strike to be throat height. Yep, the right hand tight into the chest. Overhead. Block. Shuffle. Stab. Try to get those hips around. 180-degree turn right now. So, again, that 180-degree turn is bringing that right foot to the left foot and then pushing the left foot out into a horse riding stance. No, I'm sorry, bow and arrow stance. Yeah. My brain's not working either, so I understand.
Block. Wait, why is my left foot forward? What did I do wrong? After the 180?
Yeah, so it's a strike. It's a strike to the left, to the right. Step, overhead, block, shuffle, 90-degree turn.
Monkey squat. Oh, to the waist. Back squat.
You knew it. Nice work. Nice work. I heard you calling out the commands. Great job.
After
Yeah.
backwards shuffle and strike,
Yep.
what did the hands do?
So from there, you go into a horse riding stance.
Here.
And then let that come back. And you get this kind of turn, drop, salute, step back, and bow. Yeah.
This here? This is where you're here.
Yeah, I just let it fall to the side.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And that's the routine.
Yes, that is the routine. It is a shorter routine. Take it easy on the brain a little bit, but teaching the fundamentals of getting the power through our core.
Yeah, I know.
And there's not too many weapons that you move the hand, although there is a golden Lohan staff that we use. That's a more elaborate routine. I would show you if I knew it. Unfortunately, I do not. I only know about 10 weapons.
Only 10?
Yeah,
What are
so
you doing?
I'm slacking a little bit. I need to, more time. I need more time training. I've only got about 2.25 years, so I gotta build up to it.
Let's try this one more time.
I'm lacking on the weapon thing apart from rifles.
Ah, okay. You know your rifles. Yeah. Well, that's probably going to stop a staff most days of the week. Yeah.
But there's not many rifles around.
No.
There's lots of these.
Right. You can find a stick anywhere. Yeah, and it's not so lethal. So you can probably get away with it if you just need it for some protection. Yeah. So do you have any questions? Yes.
The only thing here, I just need to repetition just to get the sequences and stuff.
Repetition's the key.
I feel some of the movements, and I can feel using my hips and the core to get the power, but it's the sequences from one to the other and the footwork.
Yeah.
To work on.
Yeah. As do most of us, to be honest, right? Even as you get better, I'm still working on my footwork. You know, it's kind of a never-ending process sometimes, and until you get to those higher levels. Even Master Ian, after he became world champion in '93, Master Tan said, "Let's go back to the basics. We're going to work on your stance." So,
His master,
Master Tan, yeah.
is he here?
No, he passed away in 2019. Yeah.
And he was here? He was there.
He was in Singapore, but he loved to come to Thailand, so he came to Thailand quite a bit.
Was he Chinese?
Yeah. Yeah, Singaporean Chinese. I think first immigration, I think his parents born in China, and then when he was a child, I'm not sure if he came or if they brought him.
Get him into it, or did he get drawn into it?
I think his family got it into it. I don't really know. I know he's had multiple. So Master Ong Lian Wat started Namyang, and that was one of 3 teachers that Master Tan had, and it was his last one. He had 2 before him. One of them was a bandit. Yeah, he didn't talk much about that one from what I've learned. Question? Yes.
So, from this to the block, and the second shaft and block.
Yeah, try to get some turn. So from here, try to bring it out and get some turn. Yeah. Yeah, maybe not bring it, try to keep it a little bit more center. It's just about to the hip. Don't turn it all the way. Maybe that'll take a little bit of that pressure off. Right? Yeah. And then? Yep. So from there, we're not stepping with the left. We're just stepping out with the right and coming overhead. Yep. Try to keep that left hand on the hip. Yeah. And keep those hips squared up instead of kind of turning. But yep. Yeah. Yep. But just get into a proper bow and arrow stance, but absolutely. That's it. Yep. Yep. From that strike, right? From this strike, right, that came from the shoulder right into the hip. Yep, we come back. Step. Shuffle back. Yeah, try to get those hips squared up, Micah, if you can. Yeah, and then, because you have really good hip movement there. Yeah, exactly. Get those hips involved. And then from there, that was the shuffle back, right? That was the shuffle back, and we striked. Then just come over into horse riding. And then kind of bringing it behind us, getting this nice. So come here. Right? And that flare is just kind of your own personal, but it looks kind of cool if you get this movement. You can come out to the side more. I come back a little bit. It's not an exact because it's not any kind of strike. It's just kind of a way to look cool, right? When we come in and we drop it down and then we give our salute. And then we step over with the right foot, bring the feet together and bow. Yeah. Okay, looks like that's all the time we have. We're going to cut it short. It is Mark's birthday, so we have a special dinner tonight. We're all quite excited about that. We're curious to see what it is. It was smelling very good. Thank you for joining us. We are in northern Thailand, Pai, up in the mountains, as you can see. Oh, there's a wonderful rainbow.
There is a rainbow!
Right? So, rainbow birthday. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, and you can even see some light spreading out. So awesome. Happy birthday. So you're always welcome to come join us. We'd love to have you train with us. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you, depending on where you are in the world. And feel free to check us out at Namyang Kung Fu. I think kungfuretreat.com. Is that the website? I don't even know the website. I've been here too long. Okay, thanks again, and enjoy.